Hello, and very warm welcome to this, my brand new YouTube channel, A Slow Lifestyle. I hope that you come on a journey with me and and follow my life, my ups and downs. And some of the things that I want to share. I've been considering this vlog for a long time, and of course I have been put off because I think to do a vlog you have to be a bit brave. You gotta put yourself out there, when you turn on the camera and put it up on YouTube, the whole world can see that, and you expose yourself somewhat. But I spend a lot of time on YouTube myself, and I've seen since the resurgence of people around my age starting to vlog and share their lives, and seem to be quite interested in it. So I really wanted to have a stab at it myself. So first of all, about me, right? I'm 54 years old, and as you might have worked out right now, I have cerebral palsy, so my verbal communication is affected, my balance, my coordination. So my mobility is not bad. It's kind of slowing down a wee bit, but I still ride my bike and play golf when I can. So I call this channel A Slow Life because that's kind of what I lead, and it's not it's not actually been through choice. I went to university, a long time ago, and I tried really hard to get a job and a career, and I wanted what I thought everybody had, as a job, a family, a career, a wife, children. But for some reason, that I haven't been blessed with these things as yet. So I have had a slow life, and I couldn't beat myself up for that. But now I'm beginning to realize it's been a bit of a blessing, and I've had a lot of really rich experiences and a spiritual life that I probably wouldn't have had if I'd been working. So I wanted to make a channel to share that with you, and another reason that I want to do it is I love the process of creating. I love video, I love editing, I love taking films, I like the challenge of presenting myself. That I have a media company called David Riley Media, and the whole point of that media company is to try and raise the profile of people with different abilities. A bit like myself, who've got speech difficulty, and get them on camera and on screen, because particularly in the media, you hear disabled people are spoken about, a lot of the time, but we very rarely hear their voices. So that's what I set out to try and change, and I suppose the biggest voice that you hear from my company is my voice. Is my voice at the moment, but I would like to reach out to other disabled people and get them on the channel and as well. So I love the whole process of creating, and I have liked that for a long time because I think it's about the time of COVID back in 2020 that I started creating, and I don't know what was the catalyst, but I started. I cough a lot, and I drink a lot of coffee, and that might help. So, it's good. So I started. I started creating on LinkedIn, just holding up the phone to my face and sharing with people what I was doing. And before I knew it, I had thousands of followers. And it was kind of at that time, I thought, I've got a story, and people want to hear that story. And I continued with that for a while, and then eventually I put my story into a book, and then I did a bit of motivational speaking on the back of that. But COVID came along again, and I kind of wiped out everything. And anyway, the cause are sort of 4, 5, 6 years later, and here I am, and I follow a lot of people on YouTube. I really love doing that. I love even people with 0 followers, because it's just fascinating getting a window into people's lives. And I suppose that's what I would like to do with this channel, is give you a window into my life, because I've achieved a lot, I've overcome a lot, but there's part of me feels like I've done nothing with my life. Yeah, I find that curious, because there's a lot of people that say, David, you've achieved so much, you've done so much, but inside I feel like I've done nothing. And so I wonder where that feeling comes from, and I don't know why I feel like that, And I think it could be because I live alone. I don't have a job or family. But one thing I have realised, and I'm frustrated about, is our jobs, or whatever job you do, it does not define your worth, and does not define you as a person. And I think what defines you is what you mean to other people and your friends, and what you contribute, and what you and what you think about, and another thing that I really learned, and I will talk more about this in future videos, that life is 100% on the inside. Life is in your head. All the trappings of society, the mod cons, and that's not life. That's bullshit. And the more you strip back and go to the center of what is the center of your life, the more beautiful and the more enriching it becomes. But like I say, I will talk more about that in future videos. The other kind of things that I would like to talk about on this channel is just a vlog of what I do and how I spend my time, and which is quite quiet, you know. I live in a nice small house, which I love. It's a 2-bedroom house. I got a lovely garden, and that's my sanctuary. And it's really, I've come to realize it's really fabulous. And so just to share that with you. And I have a really big garden. I love my garden. I'm developing at the moment because I moved in here 18 months ago, and it was just grass. And so I've done a lot of work so far about this as like a garden room or a summer house or I call it a pod, the garden pod, because that sounds trendy. So I have a beautiful home. I have a lot of space. So peaceful, and I would like to share that with you. I live in East Lothian in Scotland, which to me is the most beautiful part of the world. I feel so blessed to live here. You know, I'm surrounded by the sea at one side, and the most stunning beaches are 10 minutes away. But 10 minutes in the other direction, you can get up in the hills or the forest. It's just stunningly beautiful here. The winter is pretty shit. It's really cold. It's dark, but the summertime is fabulous, really fabulous. So I thought I'd spend that time filming some of the beautiful spots that I go to in East Lothian on a regular basis. A good example of that is the sea, and just love seeing the sea, you know. That I would hate to live far from the sea, you know. I just feel like I need to see the sea 2 or 3 times a week just to ground me, just to earth me, just to. It's like the starting point, the sea. You know, it's so beautiful, you know. And so I'll show you down there. I've spoken about spiritual stuff, you know, earlier on. I have a strong Christian faith, but I don't want to. I was going to say force that on you, but I firmly believe that you neglect your spiritual life at your peril. You know, whatever your spirituality is, I think you need to nurture it and treasure it, because that's where life is. That's where reality meets real life. And so I will talk about that in the future. I go to a beautiful church, and I have of our friends' church. And so my faith is really important to me. And I would like to share bits of my faith in here with you, if you won't allow me. And so I think that's such an important bit of life. I watched a video a couple of days ago with a sort of young guy that stopped people in the street and interviewed them. And he stopped this elderly gentleman, and the gentleman was really charming, really nice guy. And of course the young guy started saying, what have you done with your life? And it turns out that this gentleman went into a monastery as a monk when he was 40, and he stayed there for 28 years. I find that astonishing. And I find it amazing to listen to him because obviously in a monastery they live very simple lives. They have no media, no television, no newspapers. They have no music. They have no window to the outer world. But this chap was saying that the more you strip back from life, the more beautiful it becomes. And I totally get that. I totally understand, because all our social constructs and our social ways and modern ways, it's just bullshit. It's real bullshit. And the more that you can relieve yourself of the burdens of that sort of life, you'll be so much happier. So much happier. And I'm a lot happier. So I'm going to share that with you. And so, and I don't want to vlog with you, my slow life, because I firmly believe that living life at a slower pace is far more enriching than the rushing around, the chaos, the battle that we fill lives with. This is so much more enriching. So I hope you'll come on the journey with me. As it stands at the moment, I have 0 subscribers to this channel. And I don't know how long it'll take for something like me to build up a following. But I hope it's not long, because I feel like I have a lot of valuable stuff to share, and I hope you'll I hope you'll come on the journey with me. And so I think I'll leave it there, and I'm gonna read some books this morning. That's another thing that I'll so happily share on the channel. I do love reading. So, and some of it's a bit pretentious, right? Some of it seems a bit pretentious right now, but I really love the book to read. So I will share that as well. So, and thank you so much for watching this channel today and watching this video. And I hope you'll subscribe and join me again soon. Okay, bye for now. Bye.